Hello, good morning, Anna. It's 5:30. Maybe tame it down a bit. Not always the most enjoyable time of the day to get started on stuff, but there is rain coming. Midday today, there's even a chance of it this morning right now, but it's not raining now. We've got 60 acres of corn to get in, and some of it being test plot stuff, so it's gonna be a slow 60 acres. All right, we got our plot seeds all down here. Should be everything we need. Got my 3D hopper extensions and the CCS caps. Don't worry about that mess. Nothing to see there. Oh, good. There are sprinkles on the windshield. Not much I can do. We got to go down there and try it. Hopefully it doesn't pick up and it just stops. I'm headed south right now towards Mexico. Mexico's over there, a couple thousand miles. It looks sunnier in that direction than it does to the west. So I'm gonna stay hopeful and maybe I'll be at the beach in 5 miles. What if God was one of us? God had a thing. What would it? Cheap, cheap. Just kidding. You got to do it the boring way. Warming up the jets. One of the tests that we're going to be doing today is with the exact shot fertilizer system here, which I have not run the last couple of days because we've been on fields where we didn't feel we needed the starter fertilizer. So I'm going to come back here and run the system manually just to make sure all the nozzles are flowing. It does have a rinse tank, so it's been flushed through. It's got clean water in it, so I don't imagine anything's going to be stuck in there. There you can see they're flushed out, but I do have a couple that are a little bit sticky. I actually don't think they're sticky. They're just, they got dirt on them, so that's my bad for not putting the caps on. I just didn't want to. I wanted to leave these on. But all you got to do is knock that off of there with your screwdriver here, and it'll clean right out. Basically same thing as a sprayer nozzle. You can change for different sizes for different applications and different products. It'll open right up. Okay, everything's open. We got water through all of them. Now we'll switch over to our starter. Oh, I got one over here. Nope. Blew the gasket out when I pulled it while it was going, but I got it back in there. It's all clear. Now, just flip a valve. 2 valves actually. Turn our rinse tank off and prime the system with our starter. Same way. Now to bleed the air through the system, it's actually got valves here that create a venturi, a vacuum in the system to pull the air out in case you got air in it like I do. And it's as simple as that. Gets it right out of there. Pressure to everything. Nozzles look good. I think it's time to plant. I sure hope that stays out and that stays away. Everybody's scrambling. Get it in before the rain. Get it in, get it in, get it in. Life of a farmer, baby. Got things going good. You can see we got a variable rate seeding map, population singulation, gauge wheels, everything's good. I'm running the row cleaners up right now because I really don't need them here. There's not much for rocks. It's pretty smooth. We got our dosing going on here, so we're putting down right now only, so we're set at a 5 gallon per acre rate, but we're actually putting down if I can remember where to find it. Right there, 1.5, 1.6 gallons per acre in a 2-inch dosage. So that's 0.18 milliliters per seed, of course. Basically, we've cut the starter fertilizer rate by 60% at least, and we're still gonna get all the benefit from it because we're just firing that fertilizer directly over that seed.
Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, May 15th, 5:26 a.m. Central Time. Grain markets are higher this morning, July 4th.
Rain is slated to return early next week.
As you guys know, I am on the go all the time. Whether it's doing stuff on the farm, whether it's doing stuff with Millennial Farmer, doing something up at the shooting park, or running kids around because they're in every single sport imaginable and none of them have a license yet. I'm on the go all the time, and I absolutely hate prepping meals. I hate cooking. I don't like standing in line at a restaurant, and that leads me to today's sponsor, which is Huel. These are no prep meals that don't make you sacrifice your health. This stuff is ideal for when you're on the go and you're away from the kitchen. I personally like the black edition. My personal favorite there is the vanilla. Throw a couple of scoops in here. You could spill some on the bench if you wanted. And give it a shake. Now this stuff is low carb and high protein. There's actually 40 grams of protein in here and 27 different vitamins and minerals. It is also plant-based, gluten-free, and there's absolutely no artificial sweeteners. This stuff is designed by nutritionists and dietitians to give you everything that your body needs in a full, complete, healthy meal in an easy and convenient way. In short, you get a high quality and nutritious breakfast or lunch in a meal that only costs you about $2.50. Now I can just get back to work and take my lunch with me. Now if you want to save money, time, and eat healthy, all you got to do is use the code FARMER to get 15% off of your first Huel order, plus you're going to get a free t-shirt and a shaker valued at $40. Remember, that's code FARMER for 15% off of your first order. There is a link down below in the description. Because having a busy life shouldn't stop you from eating healthy. So check out Huel today. All right, we're going to plant our county test plot now. We don't have too many hybrids this year, but what it is the seed companies pay a fee to our local county corn and soybean growers board, which I'm a part of, and that money then goes into scholarships for local students that are going to an agricultural field of study. And we use the information to give out to our members to say, here's how each different hybrid or company, variety, whatever you want to call it, scored in all of our plots. And to get that information, you have to be a member of our county. So it's a win-win-win all around.
Yeah, if they give us half a unit, should make it, shouldn't it?
Right down there. We have got 2 hybrids down, only 3 more to go. I doubt the camera picks it up, but we do have some raindrops coming down again. Oh, it's gonna be so frustrating to have just this little tiny bit left if rain hits now. So we're gonna do what we can to make sure that isn't the case. The county plot is in. We made that in. We're very low on acres now. Now we're gonna take the stuff off that we have to set up there for the county plot and do some fertilizer check strips. Run this exact shot. We're gonna run a product from FBN and see how that compares with our standard starter fertilizer. So I've got Matt from FBN with me right now, and we're putting down a regular starter fertilizer right now. It's just a 10-34-0 with zinc. Putting on a 5 gallon per acre rate with the exact shot. But you've got a product that you called Inhabit P?
Correct.
So how does that work? Because right now we're gonna run strips where we compare side by sides.
So your 10-34-0 is an alkali fertilizer because it's made by taking phosphoric acid and a nitrogen source and water and reacting them, which makes for a really stable liquid product. And in a lot of soils, it works exceptionally good and delivers a lot of phosphorus at, a reasonable uptake to the plant. But where we are at in the Dakotas and Minnesota, we run into a lot of alkali soils, a lot of higher pH soil environments.
And that's where we are here for sure, is high pH.
Yep.
Probably averaging, I bet in this piece we're in, I bet it averages 8.1, 8.2.
So the problem with that is if we're adding an alkali fertilizer into an alkali soil, which a lot of our alkalis have a lot of tie-up issues no matter what, how much are we actually getting plant available and what's happening with that? So
because the Inhabit is going to try to make the phosphorus available, right? The phosphorus that's in the soil.
So where this plays in, the Inhabit P, unlike our traditional 1034s, man, you can do this while you're turning. I'm impressed.
So we'll have the one check strip here, and then we've got two more here, and then we're going to run up to the north end there where the hills are and run it on some dry ground too. So this is all ready for when Dad gets back with the water to put it in. We're going to go run a couple strips up there until we run out of the 1034O.
1034O, in order to make a liquid that's stable, that we can handle, they react it with nitrogen, which makes it salty and alkaline.
Yep.
Which in a lot of soils that's fine. It can digest that, break it down, and we're still getting a lot of available phosphorus.
We got all of our check strips run. We're down to just 5 strips across the field now where we're going to run this thing. We're going to test it on both exact shot and on a full rate with the Inhabit P. So we'll see what that product does. And there's rain right there. Pretty much, not so much here or here, but right here. That's a Tommy Boy reference. If you kids haven't seen that movie, your parents have failed you. We got 50 gallons of water here in our tank. It might be 60, I don't know. What's it look like to you? It's enough anyway. We're gonna pour the Inhabit P directly into the top of the tank here. So, hand me that there. All right, there it is. There's the Inhabit P. We're dumping it in the top. We got water in our tank here. We're gonna run the 5 check strips out there. Oh, Matt looks like he's mathing.
I didn't hear action.
Well, it's already rolling, so you just said it, I guess. We've got plot seed over here. The purple lines are the regular 1034O with the zinc. And right now I'm coming back and filling in this strip with the Inhabit P. So we'll come back here in the fall and we'll run a test strip here and the combine will let us know. Pretty good draw right there. Used to be an open ditch. The combine will let us know which yielded better. And then we'll have that on the Ops Center app so we can actually see it on the app on our phone in real time. You'll be able to see the difference in the yield, and I broke it down by the different hybrids on the screen, so it'll keep track of it all and let us know which hybrid yielded the best in this field. The rain is on its way. We're almost done here.
Are you from board?
And look at the rain start to come down just as we fold up to get out of here. Go ahead. Five before you hear me. You must not be able to hear me. It's barely raining, but it's enough for the mixture of rain and dust to really make a mess out of the planter. This is why we can't have nice things. Dad gave me a ride down to bring the rock picker home. And it really never rained down here. So it was raining a half mile from here when I folded up, but it doesn't look like it ever amounted to anything. You know, picking rocks right now seems kind of relaxing. You don't really have to worry about backing into corners or making sure the seed and fertilizer are perfect. You just kind of look for rocks. Dad couldn't have an agronomist in the yard and not take him out into the cornfield to check it out. There's not a lot of corn out here yet, is there, Didge? Yeah, it's weird. It's been out. This was planted a long time ago. Yes, we had a bunch of cold rain, but that's not unusual. We get that all the time. I mean, we didn't put our corn in way earlier than anybody else around here. There are a lot of corn acres in our area looking very similar. So there should be one right here somewhere. It may have rotted. Nope. Nah. There it is. It's there.
It won't be the same time as the ones over there.
There's still, I mean, corn can self-pollinate.
Well, it's all there. We dug for a while. We didn't find anything hooking. We didn't find any rotten ones. Everything's there. It's just certain spots where the ground is cooler. It's still under the ground. It's not pretty, but it's all there. Ew. You work for us now, you know. Yeah, you might be stuck here for a while. That's what we do. We trick people into working.
Or there's a new place now, actually, that JT gets his wraps.
Well,
They're called Raven Wraps.
We didn't end up getting anything close to any measurable rain, so Dad's gonna go spray that out on the cornfield that we just sprayed south of here. Matt and I are gonna keep swapping this over to soybeans. May as well keep moving on that. We got all the row units changed out. Just gotta dump the tanks and get beans up in there. You don't have to stand in the dust over there. That's the Zamboni, yeah. You don't always see floor sweepers that look like that?
No.
What? I mean, there's nothing unique about that one. Matt left me for the day. Dad's down spraying the corn. He'll probably be done soon, be back any time. We don't have anything tilled right now. And there's supposed to be actual rain coming now in about 1 hour. I'm tempted to go run tillage so that we can keep the planter moving, or maybe have Onyx go run tillage, but then if it does rain in an hour, we don't want to be ahead on tillage. It's a conundrum. Thunder.
a little bit.
Looks a lot smaller than it did a week ago.
Drier.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does. Do you know what we got? Is it 14? 24-14? The new one?
Yeah. Pretty sure. You know, I set the camera down yesterday after we put DEF in the sprayer, and then we did some maintenance on the field cultivator here. And now it's the next day, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video that I'm gonna start in like 1 minute, but you won't know that because that's how it's a behind the scenes type of toodles.